got a couple of thoughts to leave you with. A couple of thoughts to leave you with. Things for you to think about. Warning, you are about to see two people you would not expect a retired two-star general in the United States Army to talk to you about. Stay with me, I'm a professional, I've done this before. I'm going to talk to you about Stevie Wonder and Andy Samberg. Stevie Wonder wrote a great song at the top, Superstition. There's a great line in that song that if you're a leader and you're in the supply chain business, you should think about, and it's up there. When you believe in things you don't understand, when you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Then you suffer. That requires some moral courage, because you're there in the conference room and you're sitting there and some smart contractor is briefing or consultant's briefing on the PowerPoint charts, and you're looking around and everybody at the table is going, yeah, got that, And you're sitting there going, I have no clue what these people are talking about. I don't get it. You got to have the moral courage to stand up and go, I don't get this. And that's hard, because when you do that, everybody gives you the stink eye and goes, come on, we got to get out of here, man. What are you doing? But if you don't have the moral courage to do that, and you choose to believe in things you don't understand, it's not just you that's going to suffer. The folks you launch off on that are going to suffer. They're going to suffer. But they're going to remember who sent them off. And your credibility as a leader is going to go down in the trash can. Your credibility as a supply chain professional is going to go down in the trash can, because you believed in something you didn't understand. So your job as a leader at this level, as you get more senior, is understanding what you're believing in. Not saying they're going, well, it sounded good, I think it'll work out. Let me tell you, when it doesn't work out, the consultant won't be there. You have all these great PowerPoint chart briefings, don't you? Here's what we say in the Army. Last time we looked, I haven't seen a PowerPoint chart take an objective. The PowerPoint chart hasn't fixed anything. PowerPoint chart hasn't gotten concrete coming out. PowerPoint chart hadn't built a road. PowerPoint charts are cute, but they're not the answer. When you believe in things you don't understand, you suffer. So remember that. Second, Andy Samberg is Saturday Night Live. He's left Saturday Night Live. He's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine now, another thing on FX. Now, whether you like the show or not, Saturday Night Live is 43 years old. It has passed the test of time. And it's the same routine for 43 years. Show goes on, 11:35. The show finishes at 1 o'clock on a Saturday night. They have a cast party. Everybody comes to sometime Monday morning. They roll back in and say, who's the guest host? Who's the musical talent? What's going on in the world? Start putting some skits together, and boom, the week goes on, and they roll it out on Saturday. And New York Magazine thought that would be a pretty good thing to do a story on. So they took a columnist, and they put the columnist out there and said, do a story on Saturday Night Live. So he spent the week watching him, seeing how it was all going on. He decided to interview Andy Samberg. And he said to Andy Samberg, how do you get ready to go on Saturday Night Live? How do you get ready to do this? Andy Samberg's answer is a lesson for all of you. He said, we don't go on because we're ready. We go on because it's 11:35. We don't go on because we're ready. We go on because it's 11:35. Well, General, that's really great, but what's the lesson for me in that? Let me tell you something. Since you've been through the 69 presentations yesterday, 76 presentations today, and the education sessions you had the couple of days before that, you've all had your notebooks out, and you've been writing stuff down you're going to do when you go back home, aren't you? I'm going to fix this. I'm going to work this. I'm going to check that metric. I'm going to check this relationship. I'm going to work it. I'm going to fix some stuff. I'm going to check it. And let me tell you the honest-to-God truth. Between now and the time you get home Monday and you go back to work, you're going to forget about it, and not one of you is going to do a damn thing. Not one of you. Let me tell you why. You're not going to do it because you're going to wait for what doesn't come. You're going to wait for the perfect time. I'll change it next quarter. I'll change it next fiscal year. I'll change it on the next project. I'll change it when Joe leaves because he's retiring in 2 months, and I'll wait till Mary comes on and I'll start the next phase. And you'll put it off, and you'll put it off, and you'll put it off, and you'll be sitting back in these chairs a year from now, looking at your list going, damn, I meant to get around to that. Your goal as a leader is not perfection. Your goal as a leader is progress. If you see something that has to get done, shut up and tell yourself it's 11:35 and start doing something. Because if you start doing that, you get the reputation as someone who sees what's got to get done and you get about doing it. You're not somebody who waits for the perfect time that never comes. We don't go on because we're ready. We go on because it's 11:35. You're not going to do something because it's perfect. You're going to do something because it's progress, and you got to do it to make a difference in your organization.